Welcome
Oh,
back, Gremlins, to our talk show where we talk about whatever we talk about. It's different every single time, I feel like, because we just talk. I'm Maddie. I'm a co-host. Congrats, you have me on your show.
I'm Dee, and apparently I'm the main host because I'm in charge of I have the power. And, yeah. Anyway, moving on to whatever we talk about, which is apparently
Oh yes,
shows
the shows. Okay, and a movie.
and a movie. How do you feel about that? Oh, well, let's just go along the line, shall we?
Well, yeah, we'll just go. Yeah. So
'Kay.
yesterday,
The lesbians are boring me.
yeah, I was gonna say I would like it a lot more if there wasn't so much focus on the girls. Like, their romance story, like, great, it's cute, I guess, but, like, it's so irrelevant to everything else happening in the plot. It feels unnecessary, and I don't like it.
And I feel like this last episode, we also had, like, very much, like, a time I don't like, somehow Vier is, like, out of the hospital and, like, in Calvin's room, like, I thought he was
Yeah,
dying. I'm
there was
so
yeah.
the time jumps are
Yeah, there was that
confusing me.
jump. There was that time jump from when he was, in the cell to him being in Kilvin's place. Or maybe we just weren't paying
Yeah.
attention.
No, because remember we went back, like, 3 times because we were confused, and then it was like, "No, legit, this is what's happening," and it made no sense. I don't know, it had such good momentum at the beginning, and it just and I knew that I was so scared that this was gonna happen, it's just lost momentum, and I'm so disappointed in that.
Think it has redeemable qualities.
I think that we have 2 more episodes, and it can redeem itself in the next 2 episodes, but so far, it's kinda just disappointed me because
I
I
kinda feel
think
like you said the same thing about To My Shore.
I did say the same thing about To My Shore, and then it definitely redeemed itself, so you know what? Everything has an ability to do that. I yeah, we'll find out. We have 2 more weeks, and
I'm
it is the ninth episode curse.
I'm still enjoying it for the most part, I just wish there was less attention on the lesbian couple.
Yeah, they're cute. Okay, get over it, like, they
Like,
figured out their shit.
I
Now let's, like, figure out everyone else's shit.
I think for where their characters are placed on priority-wise, I don't understand why they have such a big part in the show, at all.
No, and then I feel like they're, like, creating conflict with them. Like, not with them, but, like, they somehow have this conflict that's, like, not really there. I don't know. I don't know why they're there. They're just there.
I don't know why they're there either. Like, the story would be so much better. Yeah, so much better if more of the focus was on Kelvin and Veer, because
Or just,
that's
like,
who it's
on
supposed
that
to be
whole
about.
situation. Yeah.
There's still so many things to learn on that side of the storyline. Just give it to me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the lesbians are boring me, which can happen sometimes. I do like lesbians, but sometimes they can bore me. But my romance scammer is doing
At least
fantastic.
that one is it's still making me laugh, so
It's still making me laugh. It makes me laugh cry.
I love that show so much, it's so cute. Even when
Oh
it's
my
not being
gosh.
cute, the actors make it cute. They're just so cute.
And they're such good actors, like, you just see the emotion in their eyes as they're, like, dealing with all of these conflicts and stuff. Ugh, yeah, I love their dynamic. This last episode, the thing that made me laugh so hard was when he was like, "I need you to take the minutes," and he's like, What is that?" He's like, "Just take notes, like, of what you're thinking," and then he's like his notes are like, "He has no money."
It was so funny, oh my gosh.
It's so funny. Oh, man, yeah. I'm having such a good time with this one still, even with the emotional side of things, but yeah, no, this one's
Yeah,
a good time.
no, I agree. Okay, guys, it's been a week. It's been a rough week, I guess you could say. So I sent Dee a text the other day, and I was like, "Hey, let's watch something to make me cry." And she said, "The Paradise of Thorns," and I said, "Okay, let's do it." And so we did it.
Mhm. And how do you feel?
I I I physically it was painful, physically, but I only was, like, tearful up until the very last, like, the last minute when Jeff is driving down and he,
Mhm.
like, stops and sees the blue. Yep, I lost it. I was out.
Yeah, I described this one as all bad, no good. Like, nothing
You
goes
pretty
their way.
much. No, it was, yeah, it was a rough one for him.
All over a freaking durian farm.
For real.
All over some stinky fruit that, like, very few people actually like. Ugh, yeah. If you guys want to get your souls ripped apart by Jeff and Kang, you should watch Paradise of Thorns. It's on Netflix, so it's really easily accept.
I will say, though, even though it was a painful, sad story, it was very beautiful at the same time. It
It's,
was just
like,
a beautiful s it's just beautiful. I don't know.
it's just beautiful, and aesthetically, like, they did such a good job with the cinematography, and the colors, and the love story would be beautiful if it ended differently.
I would recommend this movie, actually,
I recommend it to people,
'cause
quite frequently,
it was
actually.
so well done.
No, I think, like, everything about it, like, as I said, the cinematography, the production value, everything about this movie is so well done. It just hurts.
Mhm. I rated it a 10 out of 10, so
I rated it a 10 out of 10 too. So, apparently we have issues, Maddie, because if you think about the shows that we rate so high, it's all of the horrible ones. I literally have a criteria of things when I'm rating them. I have a criteria of, did it make me feel some kind of emotion? Generally negative emotion. Like, happiness is a really easy emotion to make me feel, but, like, did it genuinely make me feel a negative emotion, like sadness or anger or any of those? If it did, 10 out of 10. Good job. Well done. You achieved what you needed to achieve.
no, no, listen, because I automatically rate a show 10 out of 10 if it makes me cry.
Mhm.
Automatically. Even if the
Same.
rest of the story is shit, it's still a 10 out of 10 because you made me cry.
Mhm. Same, yeah. I'm like, it could have been the 3rd episode and you made me cry in the 3rd episode, 10 out of 10. Like, Love You Teacher, which we'll get to, 1st episode, made me cry. 10 out of 10 already, I don't even care about the rest of the plot.
No, I haven't cried yet, but I know I will. I know it's gonna hurt so bad.
Mhm.
Everybody's like, "No, it's gonna be such a cute show." No, it's gonna make me bawl
It's
like a
not
baby.
it's not been yet. What are you talking about?
No, I think the trailer made it look like it was gonna be all, like, sunshine and rainbows because it's Santa being Santa.
Well, and it's, like, so
No, that
colorful,
is
right?
gonna hurt so bad.
Right, and, like, the colors are super bright and, like, happy because it's, like, taking place in an elementary school, but, like, nope, this show is hard.
No,
This
it's
show
gonna
is
hurt.
hard.
It's gonna hurt really, really bad.
Yeah.
And it's what is this one 10 episodes or is it 12?
Mhm. This one's 10.
I will admit, I did not watch episode 2 yet.
I have. And
Can you talk without spoiling anything?
yeah, it's, I mean, there not a whole lot has happened, that hasn't happened already. So we already know that I mean, he's going back and forth between solar and sun. And
Interesting.
there's just a really wholesome moment with Perth kind of realizing some things about people that he has been sort of judgmental about, which I think is gonna be part of the plot, is Perth realizing things about himself and about other
No,
people that I think
that
that he's
that's
been.
for sure part of the plot.
Yeah.
It's definitely a plot for Perth's character's arc, for sure.
Mhm, mhm. So, yeah, we have, like, a really sweet moment with Sammy's character and the other teacher that he's really hypercritical of, and then just his own realization of people and himself that is really wholesome and sweet. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I could tell from
I
the first episode I was gonna cry.
I will never think of sponge baths the same way again.
I haven't seen episode 2 to know what you're talking about.
You'll understand, and
In regards to no, in regards
it's
to
not
this, yeah.
and it's not anything like it's not like a normal like what we normally think of a sponge bath for.
Mm,
You'll see. It just has, like, a new meaning. You'll see when you
mm.
watch season episode 2. We also started Leap Day.
We jumped over Leap Day.
We did, but that's because, like, I was trying to talk about, like, I don't know. We jumped over Leap Day, but we did start Leap Day. We watched 2 episodes because Maddie wants to
That's just
cry.
this is also gonna make me cry.
Absolutely, it is. It had me sobbing, so I'm excited for this for you.
I'm gonna be a mess. I'm gonna be a mess. I already know.
You already have, like, such strong feelings about characters, so I know that
I
you're gonna
do.
cry.
Yeah. Gun is absolutely my favorite character, and then
He's so
Pawn's character is
sweet.
my second.
Oh, I love the part I love the part where he comes in and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he's, like, making a mess. It's
That part, it was
so
so
cute.
funny.
And then he
He's
keeps turning
so
off the light
cute.
in the bathroom, and he's, like, walking in, and he's like, "Ozone," and he's like, "It wasn't me." And then he walks away, and he's
Yeah.
like, "It was me."
And he does it again.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh, and then, oh, the part that, like I don't know, the part that makes me, like, kinda, like, filled my heart or whatever is when he goes and he buys all the little planet things, and then he runs and gets them the star, and he's like, "You get a star today?" Oh, it's so sweet. I love
So
them.
cute. Alright, guys, I'll keep you posted on how hard I'm feeling. Anyways, changing the topic to another show. I'm still watching Bad Buddy, Homeschool, and Me and Who. I got I got tired at, like, 9:30 this week, like, every day. So, like, I would lay down to start a show, and I would get maybe halfway, I'm like, "I have to turn off. I'm falling asleep." So I didn't get through very much. But I'm kind of getting bored of Man and Elm, and I'm not a big fan of them as a pair.
That's fair. I love Nanan, though. Like, I think he's great.
I love him. He's great, and he's such a good actor.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's the storyline I don't know I don't like.
No, I'll be honest, like, Kidnap, which is Lang, I also got bored of because I just didn't feel the chemistry.
Anyways, I am almost done with Homeschool, and this show is so good. I would recommend it to every single person. It is so good. And it's got Gun in it, and it's got a lot of people in it.
Is it a thriller or what is the genre?
Yeah, it's like a psychological thriller type story.
I like those.
There's, like, subtle hints of romance, but, like, nothing serious. I watched maybe half of an episode of Me and Who, to be completely honest. So I don't think I can talk about this one.
That's fair. It's fluffy. You wanted fluffy, so I sent you over there because it's fluffy, but now I think we're going back into, like, needing toxic. Obviously, you wanting to cry, so
Like I said, it's a rough week. I don't know what's happening with the planets, but they need to take a chill pill so I can.
yeah, I wanna cry too, so I understand. I was kind of excited when you said you wanted to watch Sleep Date because I was like, I want everyone okay, I'm just gonna tell everyone right now, I want everyone to watch Leap Day. It was probably one of my absolute favorite series I have ever seen in my entire life, and I want everyone to watch it. But apparently I just want everyone to hurt with me. You're welcome. Okay, my series, what have I watched? Okay, I started Bedfriend because Maddie has watched it twice already, so I figured I should probably watch it at least once. I
What episode
really
are you
liked
on?
it 2. I finished 2, so, like, I just barely
I had a
started.
great time with this one. I love this one. It's so much fun.
But, Net is so pretty, and James is
He's
so pretty,
gorgeous.
and Yim is so pretty
I
and
didn't
chaotic
I
and
didn't
cute.
I didn't realize Yim and, Thomas were in that show until
Yeah,
today.
yeah, no, I noticed all of them. Thomas, Park, I know all of them at this
I
point.
didn't, but I
Tudor
didn't know who they were. I didn't know who they were when I watched it the first or second time.
That's fair, that's fair. I'm enjoying it, I like that there's trauma right off the bat. You know me, I love trauma, and, what other things? I think that's it. That's all I really have to report back. I'm sure there's gonna be more as I continue the series. We watched episode 4, I think, of Love Like a Bike. I'm not a big fan of the one of the main guys, like, the one with the trauma. I'm gonna be completely honest, the only characters that I'm really invested in and maybe it's because I know them and I just, like, have already invested in them in several series, but that's Ta and Us's characters, and I have a huge crush on Us, and so I think that's why. But this one's rough. This one is rough. The storyline is rough, but also just I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying to push through, but I'm not really, I'm kind of losing interest in it. But a show I'm not losing interest in is Dwang With You. I want everyone to watch Dwang With You. I love him because he's, like, energetic and happy but this episode of Dwang With You was so cute, it was so sweet. Dwang With You is just so sweet and so wholesome, and the thing that really got me this week was there's a part where a character tells Shin, who is, like, kind of standoffish and, like, more serious that, like, no one has time to wait for him forever, and then Dwang shows up and tells him, like, "You waited for me, and I'll wait for you as long as it takes," and it just was super sweet. So, I'm really loving it. It's cute every week, even though it made me cry last week and this week. It's fine. I cry at everything, ask Maddie. And, um, Never Forget Your Enemy. I don't know why I have this one even on here. And then this one I finished. This is Always Meet Again. This is a K-drama, or a KBL. I mean, there was some cute kissing. That's about all, it's a typical KBL. Unlike Never Forget Your Enemy. But this one was so sweet. It also had me crying. But this is about a boy who had a crush in school and he starts going colorblind and he's an artist. And so he thinks that him being colorblind is going to be dangerous for the other guy. So he breaks up with him and like leaves the country. But the day that he leaves the country, his first crush passes away or has an accident and dies. And he finds a way to go back in time and to try to fix the past so that his first love doesn't die. And it was rough, but it was so good. It was only 8 episodes, super short. So, like, Yeah, you could probably finish it in, like, a day because 'cause they're only, like, 20, 30-minute episodes.
It's
And
only 4
moving
hours.
on, did we already have this picture? It's okay, it's really cute.
Yeah,
We have it.
we had to do it again because Lily said, "Do the ducks with the knives."
Oh,
And then
the aggressive diva ducks.
this is how I felt this week, guys. Just for a visual representation.
Do you also have a sparkly pink cowboy hat?
I can go buy one.
I feel like we need one at this point. If this is a representation of you. In case anyone is wondering, the theme of this is pink, sparkly, aggressive,
Adorable.
knife-wielding adorableness. There's 2 ducks and a teddy bear, or a gummy is that a gummy bear? It's a bear.
It's a gummy bear looking bear. There we go.
It's just a bear holding a knife. All of them feeling stabby, while also feeling gorgeous. Diva. Alright, ready to move on? I'm not. What the hell? Oh god, I love them. They're so cute. Look at them!
This is in the honor of their new show that released today
Yeah, so this is a whole
for
slide.
Lily.
Aw. Is she gonna watch it?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Uh, so in this slide, we have a full slide of adorable pictures of Net JJ, which is funny because we just talked about Net James, but yeah, this is the new couple, Net JJ. JJ is so diva. He's so cute. Look at them. And that is just ugh.
They're touching napping. Babies.
And then we have another slide
I
of King
adore them
napping.
so much.
I adore them. They are so cute, despite the ramen situation. Kang will never live that
No,
down.
even with that's even better. I mean, not for
They're
Kang, but for everybody else.
absolutely so stunning. They're so gorgeous. And now we have an entire slide devoted to Zinunu, who I also absolutely love. I guess this week is like the tribute to Demundi couples, and by couples I mean like actual couples because let's be honest, Demundi is just like a giant dating company.
I told Lily that a lot.
Ugh, they're so gorgeous. They're so pretty.
I
I
was like,
love them.
it's telling when the people a part of the company are saying that.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I love Zinunu. I love their story. I love them. I think they're so gorgeous. All right.
Cutie pies.
Okay, my turn, I guess. All right, upcoming shows. Usual. We have Bloodhounds 2, season 2, coming out April 3rd on Netflix. We have Feel What You Feel. This is a new one. It says Hong Kong. This one's coming out on Viki April 3rd. And I don't know a whole lot about it because my drama list doesn't have a description on most of these. And then the Japanese are just putting out a whole bunch of BLs this next month, so I don't know much about the first one, but I hear that the manga is super spicy, so people are wondering how they're actually going to do that without adding all the spice. I don't know anything about the second one. The third one is also based on a manga, and we don't know where those are even airing, and there's no description of them on my drama list yet. But then Magic Move out of Thailand, April 21st. We also don't know what streaming service. So we're just gonna rush through those. I'm just adding them so that they're here so that I can remember them. But remember last week when I said I'm not going to talk about comebacks because there's so many in April? Apparently, last month or this last month, they were like, "No, March is like going to be BTS month." So this next month, they're like everyone's going to have their comebacks. So Monsta X is having a comeback on April 3rd. Top is finally coming back after who knows how long he's been gone, and his comeback will be coming out April 3rd. Kickflip is having a comeback April 6th. Tomorrow and Together are having a comeback April 13th. Flav is having a comeback April 13th as well. Extraordinary Heroes is having a comeback April 17th, but they already have their pre-release track out, and I absolutely recommend it. It's a very sweet one. NCT Wish is having their first album release April 20th, and then Team is having a comeback April 21st. Do you think that's enough comebacks?
No, I think we need more.
I don't have the money. No, actually, fortunately, there's only one of these is one I'm gonna spend money on. So we're good. We're good. I
I
already
don't spend
pre-ordered it.
money.
All right, we have the KCON LA lineup announcement. So our headliners are NCT 127, Kickflip, Santos Bravos, and Team for the first day. Then the second day, it's Zero Base One, Elit, Isna, P1 Harmony, Taeyong, Hyunjin. And then the last day, it's Tomorrow and Together. All day project, Alpha Drive 1, JO1, But tickets are ridiculous. So this will be the August 14th, 15th, and 16th in LA. I had the prices, but they were like ridiculous. Okay, Hongjoon has just been announced as the new World Vision's global 6K for Water campaign's ambassador. Wow, that's like a lot of words. World Visions is like a international group or charity group, and they have a campaign called the Global 6K for Water, and it's to help bring like money and funds to countries where the average distance they have to travel to get water is 6 kilometers, and they usually do like a run, like a 6K and then a marathon and a half marathon, and Hongjoon has participated on all of those, so now he's the new ambassador. And so his goal or his job is to spread awareness for this campaign. So good for him. He's my bias, so I'm happy with this. He is finally getting out of his hiatus. So a few months ago, 5 months ago actually, Chinese he had to halt all activities due to the injection nurse controversy. And if you guys don't know what that was, pretty much this woman came out and they found out that she was not following medical practices correctly, and she wasn't even a licensed medical professional, but a bunch of famous people had been receiving treatment from her. They are still investigating this, but I guess they think that Key's involvement was probably exactly as he said, which is that he didn't realize that she was doing illegal activities. He thought she was a medical professional. He thought she was a doctor. So he has returned to his solo activities and is back doing his tour and stuff like that after 5 months hiatus. So the iHeartRadio Awards were last night. And I only have the K-pop groups. Anyway, so the K-pop artist of the year, like single artist, was Rosé. The K-pop group of the year is Stray Kids. They were going against ATEEZ, Blackpink, and Hyben and Twice. And then K-pop
Act
song of the
surprised.
year. Act surprised. So the K-pop song of the year was Golden from K-pop Demon Hunter. The songs that they chose were you ready to hear the songs that were on this list? APT, Golden, Jump, Killin' It Girl, and Like Jenny. Like, of course Golden won. This is the only, like, was the criteria just catchy?
Just Korean people?
Just Korean people? Best new artist in K-pop was Quartus, and then the K-pop album of the year was Ruby that was Jenny's album. And those are the iHeartRadio winners, but K-pop group of the year was Stray Kids. I'm so proud of them. Always. Also, if you haven't yet, you should go listen to their anniversary song that they released. It's called Starlight Stay. It's so cute, and so it made me sob at like 11 o'clock at night. And you should go listen to it because I said so. Oh, okay. So currently, Twice is headed to the United States for their US tour, and we may be missing 2 of the members. For sure, we are going to be missing Dahyun because of I think, a fractured ankle. So for sure we knew that she's on hiatus. But then as while they were getting ready to head to the United States, Chaeyoung was saying that her lower back was hurting. So she is still in Korea receiving medical examination and treatment to decide whether or not she is also going to be participating in the US tour. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, but let the girls rest is all I'm gonna say on that. Obviously, they're being overworked if you have 2 members having serious injuries. Okay, this is my news. Kim Jae is now on Netflix. It's not major, but like I was just talking about how Paradise of Thorns is accessible to people, and so this is now a series that's going to be accessible to people. And this is Namping's message. He said, guys, Kamjira, the series is now streaming on Netflix around the world, and that means so much to me. Another milestone unlocked. Let's go. And I'm just so proud of them because this is a big deal to get your series on, especially like Damundi, on Netflix. But again, now it's accessible to everyone, and everyone should watch it because it's my favorite series. I don't care what anyone says. I know it's spooky, but you should go watch it anyway, and you should sob for first straight episodes.
Don't worry, I did.
Everyone else should, though. That's like a rule. I'm putting that out there. And by the way, the horror
For the
element of it.
record, I cried for 5 episodes straight. I even took a
Uh,
break and came back and still cried.
so watch it, guys. I will say that if you're like worried about watching it because of the horror element, only the first episode I think was like super, super scary. The first and like the 8th. No, 9th. Which 9th? 10th. One of those. But Still watch.
Get
Okay.
this one, I don't wanna hear about it.
So for those who haven't heard, WeTV did announce that they are recasting, um, Akina. Boom. Cutie Boom. My child Boom. So he has posted 2 stories in the past month of him in a mental hospital, and so the company decided to put him on a hiatus to tell him to take a step back from activities. He has been on several lives crying, just not good things. I think that all of the stuff that has been taking place with the Smart situation has really taken a toll on him, and I just wanna say that if you are the fans that are making this his problem, he was not the one who made the choices that Smart made, and so, like, it's not fair on him to be having to deal with this as well. But, the company has decided that he needs to take a hiatus and he needs to take a step back, and so they've decided to make sure that Akina comes out when they said it was going to come out, that they are going to just recast the who's gonna play Akin. We hope for the best for him. I hope that he's okay, and I hope that he gets the help he needs, and I hope that this is good for him. That was my bad news that I put right before the mental health break. Okay.
Anyways, here's our mental health break, guys.
Ugh. Do you wanna read them? I talked a lot.
We have a cute little goose squeezing lemons into a cup, and it says, "In the interest of full transparency, it was not easy peasy lemon squeezy." And I stand by that because that's how I feel from this week.
Mhm. This week's been rough.
And then the next one is more geese naturally because it's me. And it says, "It's okay to have hard days, be yourself, ask for help, start over again, feel your feelings, make mistakes. It's okay to be human."
I like that.
And the last one, we have I feel like I've used this one before, but I
You
needed
haven't.
something. I haven't?
Mm-mm.
Wow, look at me go. Anyways, this one says snakes like slithering?
Like,
Is that the word?
coiling.
Sure.
Coiling.
Up a cup. And it says, "Have you watered your flesh poison lately?"
Your flesh prison.
Prison, that too.
I have. Actually, shockingly, guys, surprise, surprise, Dia has drank water today. It never happens, so, celebrate. Okay.
Oh gosh. Now we have to play a game. Do you know this game?
You told me about it. It's like you ask a question and then I answer with a question.
Mm. We just keep going back and forth for never till we never get an answer
Oh, okay.
until we get done with the game and answer it.
Why is this such a hard game?
Okay? Why do you think it's such a hard game?
Why do our brains not work correct for this game?
Wouldn't it be because we have too big of brains?
Wouldn't it be because our brains think too rationally?
What brought you here?
Why did we decide to have that very first conversation on Discord?
Was it a wise choice?
Really winning us or the rest of the world?
I would say we're winning, wouldn't you?
Actually, or are we just in a state of delusion with one another?
What's delusion?
Isn't delusion like the inability for logical thought?
Wouldn't it be like daydreaming?
But wouldn't it be different from daydreaming? Because aren't we aware of the world at the same time?
Are you telling me you're not aware of the world when you're daydreaming?
Are you telling me you don't just, like, totally zone out when you're daydreaming?
I'm s How do you zone out when you're daydreaming?
Do you not just, like, totally, like, stare at a wall for while you're daydreaming?
How did we end up on this conversation?
How did we end up on this conversation? That's a valid question. But have you seen, Fantastic Mr. Fox?
What the heck is that?
Oh, shit. Well, if you oh, you haven't seen it, okay. There, that will be I'm trying to think of how I have you not seen many cartoons?
What do you think? Do I look like someone who watches many cartoons?
I'm trying hold on, let my brain function here for a little bit. Do you not look like
Aren't
someone who
I
watches a
aren't
lot?
I aren't I pretty good at rebuttals? Being pretty quick-witted, wouldn't you say?
But wouldn't you say that it's because oh, we're gonna attack. Okay, isn't it because you're just a confrontational person?
Are you jealous?
Why would I be jealous?
What's wrong with being confrontational?
Isn't it scary? Like,
Why would it
how
be
people
scary?
respond? Do you not freak out when people, like, respond with negativity towards you? Or is that just me?
I absolutely do have a panic attack, but that doesn't stop me because sometimes we need to, like, defend ourselves. Wouldn't you agree?
What if we end up alone by defending ourselves? That's my like, isn't that a genuine fear? Wow, you're getting really
How can it be a fear when it's a reality?
I fear reality, don't you?
Who doesn't?
God, but who is this God person anyway?
Mm, we're done.
Mhm. We ended with who is this God person anyway?
Sounds good. Let's continue.
Now we have wow, this is literally the Demundi freaking this is the Demundi
It's
week, I
the
guess.
Demundi episode.
It's the Demundi episode. Now we have, like, a whole slide, tribute to the first one, which we love, but I love first one. Oh, nope, this isn't Demundi, though. But we do have a whole slide and they're so pretty in pink, look at them in pink! God, pink is such a good color on Boss. And then we have a whole slide contributed to Boss Null. I love them so much. Speaking of music and songs that came out, you should go check out S2's new song. It's not a hate track. Like
It's yeah, it's different for him.
it's very sweet, it's very cute, but the whole music video is like, "Boss, come get your man." He's, like, being attracted to a woman and being upset about it, and then the end of the music video is really sweet, so you guys should go watch it just for the end of the music video. It's not a song that's gonna end up on my playlist, but it was cute. It was a cute music video. Oh, okay, Poppy. Listen, I never wanted to see Poppy in this light.
That makes 2 of us. But I
I
need
was
you to,
very
like, look very closely at the right-hand corner, top right-hand corner, because
Bush Junior,
which one's Junior?
the one on the top.
They look alike.
So can we do, like, a show where there's, like, a triplet? So we have Park, Poppy, and Junior? Who was the other one that I thought looked like him? I forgot. There's
Yeah,
somebody
no,
else.
I looked at Poppy and I saw that first one, and I was like, "Oh my god." I
I
just
can
thought
move
he
on
was
from
funny. I didn't realize he
Yeah.
was actually hot.
Yeah, we have a bit of a problem with that. I don't want to look at Poppy like he's hot. Thanks a lot, Maddie, and now I'm ruined. Oh, but look how cute they are in those pictures, though. Look at these things. They're so cute. Okay, anyway, moving on. Oh, phew. Okay, we're done.
Okay, I'll read these. This
Okay.
is our goodbye, bye-bye, gremlin, baby gremlins. I'm gonna read you all of the silly little things I put on here because that's part of my job for this, apparently. We have, of course, we have a bunny with a knife because we had to conclude with more aggression. And it says, calm, or says cute, calm, and one minor inconvenience away from my villain origin story. Which, again, I
Facts.
felt that this week.
Facts.
And then the next one we have a goose, and it says, I plead guilty to first degree silly goosery.
First degree silly goosery. I appreciate that.
I thought that one was funny. And then we have two more photos. They both have a duck because naturally. And this one says, I hired this duck to remind you that you're doing great. And then the last one we have is one I've had up here before of a duck staring you straight into the face, and it's telling you to remember to drink water.
I need the reminder. Maddie knows this already.
So I shall remind everybody.
All right. And then with that, I think we're done. So bye bye, baby gremlins.
Bye bye.
See you guys
See you
next
next
week.
week with whatever shenanigans I come up with.